Hi, and welcome to WBHS's first broadcast about the fair trade movement. I'm Caroline Smith, and I will be one of your hosts along with Kendall, Emma, Jisung, and Rachel. The goal of the fair trade movement is to help producers in developing countries receive better trading conditions and promote sustainable farming. The three core beliefs of the fair trade movement are that producers have the power to express unity with consumers, world trade practices that are currently in place promote the unequal distribution of wealth between nations, and the last one is that buying items from developing countries at a fair price is a more efficient way to promote sustainable development. People certify fair trade products, which helps consumers recognize which products gave farmers a good price for their crops.
Hi, I'm Emma Hicksaball, talking about the fair trade movement. Some pros to this movement are that less developed countries will receive more profit off their crops. Also, safety and health improvements are made to the farmers. Children are not allowed to be forced into labor during this organization, so that is another pro. This also brings smaller businesses into the competitive trade world. All food is organic, so there is no debate over GMO, which is genetically modified food. Producers are guaranteed a minimum amount of return from the products they sell. Some of the cons are that it costs a lot of money to be in this organization. Another thing is that some farms are not allowed in the fair trade movement, so this could cause conflict among local farms. Slavery and childhood labor, although it is banned, it occurs behind their backs, and the fair trade movement just ignores it because it benefits them. Certain supplies could no longer contain a demand, and this could endanger some of the jobs that the farms have. This is relevant because it is still an issue today. It's an issue because people are still being forced to work, such as child labor on farms.
Hi, my name is Jisung Choi, and in this world, we really love chocolate. And chocolate is a current issue for fair trade movements because chocolate is made from the cocoa bean, and the cocoa bean is made from developing countries, and a lot of children is forced to be labored for those cocoa beans. And so that is a current issue for the fair trade movement. And examples of current fair trade movements would be coffee. Usually it costs 98 cents to get a pack of coffee. But now the fair trade movement increased the money to buy coffee $1 to $1.98 to make sure that farmers get a little bit more money for their work.
I'm Rachel, and I'm going to be telling you about the background on the fair trade movement. The fair trade movement helps producers in developing countries achieve better trading conditions and promote sustainable farming. The movement focuses on products which are typically exported from developing countries to developed countries, but also consumed in domestic markets. In 2011, over 1.2 million farmers and workers in more than 60 countries participated in the international fair trade system.
The fair trade movement started in the 1950s in the United States. Its purpose was to help with poverty in less developed countries. The first shop to sell items in the fair trade opened in 1958 in the United States. Most of the present fair trade organizations began in the 20th century as missionaries and humanitarian efforts. The fair trade organization reached Europe during the 1960s. There was a surge of fair trade shops opening in the 1970s and 1980s in North America.